Hello everyone, welcome back to Honeybee's Hive. I'm Honeybee. Today I am doing part 2 of my story that I'm finally ready to tell. So if you have not watched part 1, please go back to my videos and watch part 1 titled I'm Finally Ready to Tell My Story, part 1. Watch that one and then come back and watch this one, because this one follows up directly behind that video. So as always, I want to remind you guys to subscribe if you haven't already done so then that way you're getting your notifications. Yes, this video, for anyone new watching it, yes, this video is me telling my story. I do so through the use of my my reborn and my dolls. It's a lot easier for me to be able to tell my story that way. My reborns and my baby dolls here, they are calming to me. They are they like therapy, I guess you can say. So go ahead and, like I said, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. And I bring up the reborns because I also do other videos. You can go to my my list of videos and you'll see I do unboxings. Unboxings of the reborns, vintage dolls, and dolls I purchased on AliExpress and other sites as well. One of the big ones is I do purchase a lot on AliExpress. So I also do a few DIYs too, usually all for my nursery or something like that, or I may do but anyway, go back and watch the list. Go back and take a look at my list of videos. So I think that I probably have something in there for everyone. And also hit that like button. Especially if you like the video, I definitely want you to hit that like button and leave me a comment. I love your comments. So what we're looking at right here is this picture of this little girl is whose story I'm telling. So in this picture, she's 9 years old. Also, about what is particularly special about this picture is that I remember taking this picture. I remember we did these a lot in school. When you're looking forward, and then the other one, they tell you one they tell you to smile, and the other one they tell you not to smile. So I remember this. This picture was taken, and I was still living with my foster mom. This would probably be the last one that I would take. That yellow outfit you see me in is a it's I remember it's little short pants. I call them knickerbockers. At least that's what she told me they were. So they're little knickerbockers. It had a little yellow jacket to go with it and a little shirt. So this outfit was purchased for me on the show prior to everything going just completely wrong in my life. It was called, oh God, what was the name of that show? I don't even remember. But it was a show where they put kids on, foster children that they're trying to get adopted out into homes. So if you go back and watch the first video, I talk about that when it happened. Well, I'm going to go into a little more detail about that right now. So what happened is what happens is, because remember I told you I was staying with my foster mom, and everything was a-okay, but I didn't really have a time frame there. So I'm going to give you the time frame. So I went to preschool, Head Start, kindergarten, first grade. What was a Head Start? Yeah, Head Start. Till I was 9 years old. So I was 9 years old when I left her. So also at this age, they decided to I needed to be adopted. They wanted to find me a home. So, as I say they, this is what they wanted to do. You know, the caseworkers, the state, or whatever. I don't know. Not my choice because I had a home. I was happy. And I'm not going to go back into those information that I had told in the first video. So I'm just going to go forward. So that's the time frame. In this particular, but this outfit and this picture was taken at school. The outfit was purchased by by I guess the news station. Okay, I don't know why she's grumbling, but it was purchased by the news station. I'm assuming, or the caseworker, or I don't know. I would probably say the I don't know who purchased it, but anyway. So they took me shopping, and I guess all of this was being recorded too. So, and they asked me stuff that I like to do, and I guess I picked out this outfit. I think I picked it out. So they bought it for me. So this was that outfit. I really liked the outfit. I remember I loved it. I love my little yellow knickerbockers and yellow jacket. It was like one of my favorite outfits. And especially since I was the one who picked it out. So this is that is what, so this is that picture. And I got this picture when I went back up there. I went back down there when my foster sister was sick, and after she passed away, they found this picture and they gave it to me. Well, yeah, that's right. They found this picture and they gave it to me. And on the back of it, I was able to see my age, and I think I was third grade. I think that's right. 9 years old, third grade. Yeah. So that is the significance of this particular picture. So this is right at the point of basically what I've been talking about. So when I left, so I don't know how long I was gone. I know when I got back. So I'm trying to put it together, a time frame. So when I came back to last thing I told you in the last video was that they, I guess, propositioned me to go live with this family if I come back, on the pretense that I would be able to see my foster mom that they took me away from. So I was like, okay, that sounds great to me, because I don't know any other way to get back to her, and I was just a little girl. So I came back, and I was in, let's see, what grade was I in? Let's see, fifth grade. I think I was in the fourth or the fifth grade. I think the fifth grade. So I'm guessing I was gone for a couple of years. So that's not long. So I was gone from the third, fourth, fifth. So a couple of years, because I came back, I was in the fifth grade. I have no idea how I progressed along through school. Honestly, I don't even remember those years. I remember going to two different schools. Sort of, kind of. I don't. I remember one school I went to when when they sent me away, but I don't know. And the other one, I kind of remember. Yeah. So this is her story. I am really loving this little guy. He is so doggone cute. So I am going to get him changed into something else. I bought him this little outfit here. Isn't that cute? It's called Little Gent. So let's get it off of its hanger first off. Yeah, it's got little socks. Little socks. So cute. So, I'll take my shoes off. So, let's see, where did I leave off at on the last one? Oh, so the social worker came to me and, yeah, she said that if well, you know what? They had me do this questionnaire thing, which they asked me, what type of family I wanted, like brothers, sisters. I want any brothers and I want any sisters. And if so, how many, what age group, stuff like that. So at the time, I had this best friend, and we had cooked up this scheme or this idea that her parents would adopt me. So I put on the questionnaire everything that pertained to her family. So I did not answer that thing correctly. So, because all I know is, and you know what? Yeah. Okay, so anyway. So they came to me with this family that had 2 boys and a girl. So they were like, yeah, you would have 2 brothers and a sister. And okay, that didn't really matter to me. None of that did. Because, where I wanted to be was back with my mom and Mac. So this is so cute. So they're like, so that's what got me. And the situation I was in, I definitely didn't want to stay where I was. The lady was great. The foster mom, she was really sweet. It was just her daughter was just no. It's on a whole nother level. There was another girl that was with me there. She was mixed. I do remember. I think she was. I don't know. I don't even know what mixed was back then. So let me quit trying to go into terms that I didn't even understand back then. So I remember she had long hair. That's the reason why I say she was mixed. I understand that term now, but no, I did not then. So yeah, she had long hair, and she had gotten adopted because we were in this home together. So she had left, I remember, and that was like my friend, man. I remember we used to go to Showbiz like all the time. Well, a lot, maybe not all the time, but a lot. I purchased these 2 when I was there. Aren't those so cute? I thought those were super freaking adorable. They're by Just For You, Carter's. So, where to find any more of these? I swear, infant stuff is not really easy to find around here. And especially like newborn shoes and stuff. Why is that? So let's get him out of this. These can either be mittens or booties. I knitted those. I knit those. I crocheted those. I can't knit. Duh. So this family, I get there, and of course, I believe the first, I guess they told her, so she was very aware of the arrangement that was set up, because when I got there, we did go see my my foster mom again. I don't remember how many times I got to go see her, but yeah, that was short-lived. Look at them precious feet. Them precious little feet. Precious, precious, precious. Little feeties, feeties, feeties. Okay, so we cannot put these on them without washing those. And because they're dark color, I don't want the dye to get on his feet. Oh, they're gonna be so cute. Okay, we're gonna wash them first though. I'm just gonna leave this on here because that's already been washed. But this is white, so it shouldn't cause any problems. Oh, it's already cute. So cute, 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 cute. Oh my gosh, guys. When I finally got to see her again, I went straight to where I used to always sit. And I had gotten bigger. I swear I thought, I was like, had you gotten smaller? I feel like she got smaller. But no, it was me. I had gotten bigger. I always sat, she had this rocking chair. And she would sit in that rocking chair. And I would sit on the floor between her legs. And I would lay my head on her leg. That's where I sat all the time. I mean, we were close. I'm trying to tell you. Me and my foster mom were like this, okay? I needed her. I really did. I truly needed her. She was my everything. Yeah, she was my everything. So when they took her away from me, I lost everything. Again. So, oh my gosh. I didn't want to leave. I really didn't want to leave her. But I had to leave. I only got to visit. I remember that day. I did. I ran straight there to her. And after, our greeting, I sat there. I could have sat there forever. So, of course, good things didn't last for me. So I ended up, I had to leave, of course. This is so darling. And I went, this was the new family that they had set up for me. So I had to go live with them. 2 brothers, a sister, and 1 parent household. There's no father in this household. It was just a mother, just a single parent, single mom. And let me grab a brush here so I can brush Deshaun's hair. Oops. So, I mean, I don't know. We had some issues, me and her, because I don't know. At this point, I had called the other 2 mothers that they sent me to. I don't know, mama, whatever I called them. Because, you're expected to, right? So I came back. I I wasn't doing it no more. I I didn't call her mommy. She wanted me to call her mommy. I didn't call her that. I called her by her first name. And till this day, I call her by her first name. I've never called her mom, mommy, mama. So, I don't know. It wasn't something that she went over too well with her either. So, anyway. So I come back. I'm here, my new home. So, I don't know. She was into a lot of like trying to buy your affection per se. And so I guess that didn't go over so well with me. I mean, I wasn't into all of that stuff. I never had been. So I didn't really know how to react to that. That was not something that I knew, okay, you got me this, you got me that, or not realizing that I'm supposed to show, I don't know, extreme gratification because I guess my gratification, I didn't show it correctly. And that was brought to my attention really quick. I don't know how long into this family that the visit stopped. I wasn't allowed to go see her anymore, my foster mom. Everything was fine as long as I could go see her and I could call her. Well, eventually she stopped that. And I was not to have contact with her anymore. And she would tell me things like she didn't love me. She only had me she only took care of me for the money. Told me she started telling me how, they get paid to keep, foster parents get paid to have foster kids in their home. And that my foster mom only did not love me ever. It was always about the money. So, and as a child, these are mind games, and it started messing with my mind. I didn't know. I didn't know what to think. I didn't know how to take that. So, that's my little sweet angel. Isn't he just adorable? He's so cute in his outfit, guys. Isn't he? Look at him. Oh, that's so cute. It's so cute. Well, now I just want to hold him. Okay, sorry about that. The dog started barking, and yeah, it was over with. So, I'm going to get Deshawn again in a minute, but I shampooed her hair. Oh my gosh, it was filthy. And I'm about to wash her up. But yeah, I shampooed her hair like twice. 3 times actually. And yeah, it was filthy. So I think she wasn't at it find, if I'm correct, she was in someone's attic, or someone found her in the attic. So, let's see. So when I went to go stay with this family, oh wow, her eyelashes are even, wow. Her eyelashes are pretty cool. Just show them to you. After I get her cleaned up, I'll show you her eyelashes. But, so like I said, I wasn't, started out, yes, I was able to go and see her, my foster mom. Well, for, I don't know how many times I got to go see her. Not much, not many. So I would call. But eventually she told me I could not. And this was within the first year I got there. Is it the first year? Yeah. Within that first year I got there. So no time went by. Like I say, it was just a gimmick to get me to get there, I guess. I don't know. So anyway, and then when I guess I was calling her, talking to her, and I couldn't even tell you what like I talked about with her. It's just me being just really happy to be back in touch with her again. I talked to her, and at this point, she would tell me, I don't know. I can't remember the conversations we had, honestly. But it did get to the point to where my new mother told me that I couldn't even call her anymore. And she told me that if I called her, she could tell because it would be on the phone bill. The number would be on the phone bill, and I would be in trouble. So, again, this was something I grew accustomed to when I left my foster mom and went because they said I needed to be adopted. So this was something that I learned was that people would threaten you, would tell you to, with those threats like that. And I believed them. I believed her. And mind you, up until I was 9 years old, aside from them telling me not to tell him, and they didn't even threaten me. They just said, don't tell anyone that, my little brother was my little brother. And don't tell him he's my little brother, but to tell him that I'm his friend. It wasn't a threat. They weren't mean about it. They were just, this is what I want you to do, But with this lady, and after that, I was threatened in every house I went to after that. And like I said, all these are new to me. I had never been threatened before. This was a behavior that I did not quite understand. So, but I believe them all the time because, what child would not? So, this time she had told me that she would be able to see it. It would be on the phone bill. And do you know, guys, this bothered me for a long time until I was finally like, I wanted to know if that was actually true because I wanted to call her so bad, but I did eventually stop calling her from her phone. But I would find other ways to call her. Like maybe I would go over to someone else's house and I would ask her to use their phone, and I would call from, there. And I told my foster mom what she had said, and she told me that I had to stop calling and I had to honor her what she tells me to do. I do what she tells me to do. So she didn't want to cause any problems. So I did still call them, and then I wrote, and I wrote. Um, I think I got her letters. I got some of them. I don't know if there was some that I did not get. Um, yeah. I don't know if there's an issue with the mailbox. I can't remember. Like I said, some things I block out, but I do remember when she told me I could not use the phone anymore to call her. Because she would be able to see the phone number on there. She's the only one I called. So I am going to go get some warm water. Okay. I have to get some more water so I can rinse her off. She's not so bad. It's just her hair gets really dusty. So, yeah, this is when all the threats, and the lies telling me that my foster mom didn't love me. It was all about for the money. And, and yeah, of course I asked. Because and the thing, and I didn't talk to this woman about anything. I never shared with this woman my feelings. I never felt comfortable. But I felt comfortable enough, and I think about this now, is I felt comfortable enough to tell her, my foster mom, everything that she said to me. So I did feel very comfortable enough. But I told you, like I said, my foster mom was my everything. So it's probably just like, well, I see a lot of people close with their mothers, and some people close with their fathers. That was me and her. She was, as far as I was concerned, she was my mother. So, um, so yeah, I would tell her everything. Or next time she says something to me, I'd go back and tell her. And she did tell me that was not true. She did love me. I'm not to believe that. But she did tell me to stop calling her because it was just going to get me in trouble. And she didn't want me to be in trouble. So she wanted me to try to accept her as my mother. And, because she had told me that, I know she had told me that, I don't know, I know she believed that this was a good thing for me, because she felt that, that this woman had more to offer me than she could offer me, than she could have offered me. So, I did find out later that, she did. She just felt that I would, have opportunities that I may not have had with her. I don't know. So, get her hair dry. So, swear it's going to be fine. So this home was one threat after another. Physical abuse, verbal abuse. Lasted, okay, so let me give you some examples of the physical abuse. Physical abuse from her, like beatings. I mean, it slaps, being slapped, hit, punched. She loved slapping you, though. You get slapped all the time. Punching you in the chest. That's another one of her favorites. Hit you with anything that she finds. Some of my responsibilities were, cleaning up, doing dishes. I pretty much did anything. I did everything, but like that. I did everything. I had the responsibility of pretty much doing everything. In addition to like house chores and stuff like that, I also had to do her feet. Like, and that was so embarrassing because people would come over and she would make me come in there and with a tub of water, go get a warm tub of water and a pumice stone and come do her feet. That was really degrading. Because it did not matter if we had company over, if someone had company over or anything. Yeah, she would tell me to go do that, and I would have to go do it. I never said no. I never said anything. I never said anything. I never, no, I just did. So that was something I don't know if that's abuse or not, but I didn't like doing it. I didn't like it. But like, I don't know. I never had to do that for anyone else before. So, okay. And oh yeah, she's all clean now. Her face is a little dry, but I don't know. It's clean. It's so dry. I don't know. Let's put her on a diaper. Do I have one? I do. Let's see if she can fit a one. There's some others. I remember, let me see. I'll tell y'all about that. But let's work our way up to that. Oh, goodness. Let's lay you down on something. Let's get the elephant. This is my cushion I made. Oh, no. Did I do that? Okay, let's see. I'm going to have to put that out the way because that is not going to work. So, this cushion I'm sitting on, it is a foam that is pretty firm. And it helps with, because I can't even sit on this anymore. I can't sit anywhere. Everything just hurts. It hurts going up my side of my leg, up my hip area, up there. So I got this cushion here that seems to relieve some of that pain. And I'm loving it. Anything I can find. So, some other things that I had to endure. Name calling. What's name calling? One of the things that she would like to do is, oh man, she called you out your name. She called me out my name a lot. I know all the way up until high school. High school came, I finally said something about name calling. Hold on a second. Let me get this out of here. You dumped it for me. Huh? Do you need it back? No. Aren't they cute? Those fit her fine. So these are ones. See? Ones. So, and I got this one for her to put on. It is a 3 to 6 months. You guys remember that outfit? Let's see what this looks like on her. So, crap. So, what's I saying? Yeah, so she'd call me the B word a lot. A lot. I don't know if all this was because I wouldn't call her. Oh, so I did tell y'all that, her kids, and she adopted another girl too. She was little when she adopted her. I know she really liked her because she loved to do her hair and stuff like that. Like she was a doll and dress her up. But what was I saying? I forgot. Oh, well. Sorry. Pause. Come back. All right. So I fell over. So yeah, that was the biggest thing. She was always, I don't know why. I think about that now, and it's like, I can't imagine calling my children names like that. I mean, jokingly playing, but out of anger. But I love my kids. I don't think she ever loved me. I really don't. She says she does, because she always had. I don't believe that. So I dealt with this all the time. This was like day in, day out. I was pretty much afraid to do anything. I was afraid to say anything. If the little girl, if she messed up something, like if she said I did something, she believed I was in trouble. She used to lie a lot, and she never believed me. And that's one thing, is I don't lie. I was my foster mom told me a long time ago, told me when I was little, because I had got a whooping when I was little. Oh, this is beautiful. I had got a whooping when I was little about something. I don't remember what it was, but she asked me if I had done something, my foster mom. And I got a spanking because she said she did not believe me. And she thought I was lying. So, but she found out that I was not lying and that I did not do whatever it was that she had thought I had done. And the whole time I got that whooping, I never broke. I never said, and she kept telling me, tell the truth, tell the truth. And I kept telling, oh, isn't this beautiful, guys? I kept telling, I am telling the truth. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. And that was the truth. She told me to always. She came back and she apologized to me for, and she told me that she was proud of me because I did not, no matter what, I was getting that whooping. I did not, I never did say, just so that she would stop spanking me, that I did it, you know? And to me, when I was getting that whooping, spanking, or whatever, and she was telling me, and she was asking me and telling me to tell the truth, I just did what she told me to do. She said, tell the truth. And the truth is that I did not do it. So that's, to me, I wasn't doing anything special, but she did tell me to always tell the truth like I did, no matter what. Don't let anyone persuade me or anyone make me lie. And I always have. I'm not good at lying. I never, I always have just told the truth. So, anyway, I remember that story. It was one of the times I got in trouble. I used to get in trouble a lot when I was little with her. I did. I guess I played hard. I played hard. I had a good childhood with her. So yeah, she would, oh, y'all know this got bumblebees in it? What's that, bumblebees? I'll show you. Isn't that cute? I didn't even realize I had bumblebees in it. Isn't she pretty? But yeah, her eyelashes are thick and like velvet. So let's set her over here. And I am going to find her some socks or something for her little feeties. Okay. And I'm sorry guys, I keep forgetting. Is this the socks? Here we are. I think these are socks and shoes. I think are here. These are shoes. And let's see what size. Oh, you got a big foot. So, well, not that big. I might go with those. These were cute. Yeah, I might go with those. Yeah, I think I will. These are really cute. I was going to get some socks or some booties, but I think I like these little sandals. I'll put those on her. So there's one baby I got done. Yay! I'm behind on getting my babies together, getting them cleaned up and getting them dressed. So this is an accomplishment. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. You know what? I don't know what I was saying. Oh, that just flew out of my head. So basically, I'm just telling you what life was like with her. So what are some other things that I remember that I remember everything. Oh yeah, I was telling you that if the well, she, technically it's my little sister. So if she would like do something or she lied and said we did something, she would just take her word for it. But said she just believed her. Um, I knew because I had to share a room with her, so I knew that she does lie, and I knew that she steals too. Um, the little girl, why I don't know why, but I was little. And she did a lot of things that I just did not do because like I said, those things just did not register with me. I did eventually steal, but one time I didn't like it. It scared the crap out of me. But isn't she beautiful? And then let her hair dry. When her hair dries, I will put a little bow or something in it. But she's just darling. So I'll stand you up over here. Cuteness. Cuteness. There she is. Goodness, she's just such a pretty doll. I just love this doll. I really do. She's so pretty to me. She's just so pretty to me. So, coffee's gonna get cold. And I remember the first time I saw Mommy Dearest. Oh my gosh. I'm like watching this movie and I'm looking over at her and I'm like, oh wow. Because she did that crap too. My sister would she'd go in the closet and she'd find my sister's dress on her clothes on wire hangers because she had bought plastic hangers, so we were supposed to use plastic hangers. And then she saw the wire hangers, the clothes hung up on the wire hangers. She would pretty much beat you with the hanger. Well, she beat me with the hanger because I don't know. She said I was responsible for that girl. Um, so, um, so, and she would always, oh my God, she was so disgusting. She just would not do right. She would hang the clothes up on the wire hangers, clothes would be on the floor. It was just, I was always in trouble for her. She did something, I'd be in trouble for it. I'm the one that would get hit and get beat. When I remember the first whooping, beating or whatever, I don't even know what it was for. All I know is she just started wailing on me. And I couldn't tell you why she was, but I think she was just taking out her anger, her whatever issues on me. And she was just swelling, just swing. I don't know what she was swinging. She used to have this a paddle too that she used to hit us with. Oh my God! And it's not no licks. No, it's like just swinging. And one of the boys that jumped into the whooping, and I remember this because I was like, he jumped in to the whooping. He was trying to get her to stop. Well, she just started wailing on him. This is her own flesh and blood. So, and this was her baby. She called this, she considered him and the little girl her little babies. So, I don't know. Let me tell you, when she got finished, I remember this. His hands were like this. He couldn't open up his hands, and they were bloody because he kept putting his hands back there, or his hands up or whatever. And so she was just, whatever, just swinging on him. So I don't know what the purpose of that was either. He jumps in to get her to stop wailing on me, and she starts wailing on him. Why? What was the purpose of that? I don't get that. Why? Was there a point she was trying to prove? I don't know, but I remember that sight. I remember seeing his hands, and wow. And then, so we're sitting here with bruises all over us. He's sitting here with his hands curled up, bleeding, can't move them. And she piles us into the car, and she goes shopping. I remember that. Right after she did all that, she piles us in the car, and she goes shopping. And yeah, that was terrifying to me because I don't know if that was the first time, but I think that was the first time I that was the first time I ever seen anything like that. And this was the first year of me living with her. Yeah. So this was early on when I saw that. And this happened. Again, I don't know why. I cannot remember. I just remember that story. I just remember that happened. And trust me, there's many more beatings after that. I told you my job was pretty much everything, the chores and stuff. So one of the things that and I'm just giving you, like I said, examples of the abuse that I endured. One of the things that she would do is if she would go in the kitchen and the dishes were, if she found a dirty dish in the cabinet, or something put in the wrong place, a pot or a pan or a cup or a bowl or something put up incorrectly, she would pull everything out of all of the cabinets from the top and the bottom. She would just start swinging them and just, it was like in a rage, you know. She would just start pulling all this stuff out. And so not only do I get hit, but I also now got to wash every dish in the kitchen and get it all put up again. It's not like I intentionally, and it could have been, I don't know, it didn't really matter. I just know I got in trouble for just about everything. And what are some other things? So that was, oh, and then there was some more of the mental abuse. Was her calling me stupid, calling me crazy. You know, she would call me crazy a lot. Um, Weird. Um, a lot of times I didn't get or understand what, because she would, I call her the cool mom, and I've always done that. I was like, yeah, I'm just not that cool, me now. I'm not that cool because I don't always understand hip terminology. Well, I don't know what you want to call it, but I don't. And things that she said and she spoke, I'd never heard before. I never heard her what she considered humor. I didn't get. I never I never was exposed to that type of humor before. Um, they played the dozens. That's something I had never experienced before either. Um, Instead of explaining it to me, I became a target of that all the time. Um, it was like that kind of stuff I didn't get. I didn't understand. Um, like I said, I wasn't around any of that. No one, I'd never, I never, I'd never, you know, at all. No. As I said, I didn't understand. I didn't, when I say I don't understand, I didn't get, I just could not fit in with her and her family at all. Because I did not, I tried. I really did. I really did try. Um, I just didn't fit in. I couldn't, I was quiet. Um, I've always liked art, things that are crafty, drawing, painting. That's just always been what I did. When I was younger, when I was with my foster mom, those are the things that she let me do. Um, I used to go across the street to a lady's house I called my auntie, and she taught me how to sew. I gardened. I learned how to garden over there with her. Um, I would go to the gardens with my foster mom and her sisters, and I would hang out with them after we went to the garden and got um, peas, green beans, greens. After we would go and get all of these fresh veggies, and I would sit in the carport. We call it a carport because it was like covered, and they had the little chairs there and these big old buckets, and I would I would help them, snap the green beans and shell the peas and stuff like that. Um, I used to clean the greens too. I had so many of them and put them in the bathtub. On my swimming suit, hop in the bathtub, clean the greens. So yeah, this is the kind of stuff. This is what I was used to. Okay. Um, I don't know. It just seemed there was never. I don't. Like I said, she really did. She protected me. My foster mom. She really did. She protected me from so much. So, um, so they weren't like that, of course, and I never did fit in. I still don't fit in. Like I said, all those I did a lot of things like that. Sewing. Um, I wanted to do quilting because my auntie used to make quilts, and she did show me, but I was so little, it was limited on what I could possibly do. But and they would, and she would have them. It would like be in a bedroom, right? And she had these sticks, and it would the quilt would go from all the way. I mean, the quilt would cover up the whole entire bedroom, and she'd be in there working on them. So I did play on the sewing machine. She taught me how to sew some things. I sewed I call her my niece because to me she is my niece, which was my foster sister's daughter. She had gotten married and she had her first baby, and I was still living with her at that time. And so I had sewn her an outfit. Of course, as soon as she walked, she was a baby. As soon as she walked, she busted out of the outfit. I used to tell her when I went down there to go visit, I told her that. I said, "Man, you broke my outfit I made you. You tore it up." But yeah. Um but yeah, that life I never saw that again. I never got to experience anything like that again. But yeah, I had yeah, homemade pies. I remember them, homemade cakes. They used to make that kind of stuff. They were, they all had some sort of business. They all had their own businesses, whether a hairdresser or the guy, my uncle, he had a cafe. Remember I told y'all that about the cafe? Yep. She made quilts. The other sister, I think she was a hairdresser too. I think I don't remember. Um, yeah. So that's what I remember. This is how I thought life was. No. So, fast forward um, into my new reality. So, like I said, I tried. I really did. They used to play dominoes a lot. Um, so to this day, I don't like to play dominoes. It's not really my favorite game. I will play. I know how to count, but it's just not my favorite game. Um, they played Scrabble. That I liked. They played Monopoly. I did not like it. I don't like Monopoly. I didn't like to play Monopoly with them because um, it was very competitive, and it was a lot of trash talking. And that's the same thing with the dominoes too. It's a lot of trash talking, things that I wasn't good at and I didn't comprehend. So I didn't like to play those games. Um, Scrabble I like because I love that game. I still love that game to this day. So we did play games. We did play board games and card games and stuff like that. Then after that, I wasn't really good at it, so I did not get involved when they played the games. Her son did, and he would play with her and her friends. I guess they're our friends. I don't know. I remember. I don't really care. I was just happy she was happy doing something, and she was smiling, and she wasn't, her attention wasn't on us, or angry and ready to just flip out. But oh, what else? Um, so yeah, I remember this one time. I remember. Well, I remember in high school. I know I'm jumping around. I'm sorry, because I pretty much. Oh, I guess I'll go back to this. So she ended up adopting me, and Did I want to be adopted by her? No. But she told me that um, if I did not let her adopt me, then I would end up in a home for children, and I would not be able to get, the things that I had, I guess you could say, like the clothing, because, I told you she likes to shop. So I wouldn't be able to have the clothing and the shoes and stuff that I had. And I guess anything that she gave me, anything that she provided for me, she said I wouldn't be able to have any of those things because that would all be taken away from me because I would be in one of those homes. And she painted this picture that these homes were just terrible, horrible. So I was always afraid that I swear I would end up. She told me no one, that was my last place to go because no one wanted me. Um, so when we went to the court to do the adoption, I didn't say anything. They even had the show that I was on. Um, when I got the yellow suit, they even came back to do happy endings or whatever it's called. And I remember sitting there and I'm supposed to be talking to this guy. I'm supposed to be looking happy. And I'm like, I think he was like, yeah, you didn't smile then and you still don't smile or something, he said. What was there to smile about? Yeah. So I don't, I think probably about after that, because I think I just was like, well, this is it. This is my life now. And I wanted it to end. So I tried I tried to commit suicide so many times, but every time I tried, I failed. Felt horribly. I would, I always took pills, any type of pills that I can find. I would literally take the whole bottle, okay? And then within no time after, I would be throwing it all back up. So I was unsuccessful in that, and I did this over and over and over. So to this day, I really don't like taking pills because I don't. Sometimes it triggers my gag reflex, and I don't. Brings me back to when had all that throwing up. Um, yeah. So yeah, and that continued for a while. I ran away. The social worker had I got hungry, so I ended up calling one of her friends who I thought, well, her daughter that I was friends with. I call her? Yeah, I think I called her. And so she'd go on the phone and she was telling me that she would come and get me. And because she used to cook and I used to love to eat her food because she was such a good cook. And she said, yeah, I cooked this, and why don't you come on? I'll come get you, and I'll feed you, and you can eat. And I know you're hungry. Aren't you hungry? And, I was like, hungry, yeah. So I had already ate my peanut butter and jelly sandwich that I had put in my bag. um, so, so she came to pick, so she did not come pick me up. My, my adopted mother picked me up. And I was horrified when I saw her. So I guess they had called the police or whatever. So I don't remember much after that. I know she was angry. I don't think I got beat as bad that time which I was surprised. I was really happy, I was really surprised. I was happy that I didn't, but yeah, I was expecting to be able to, I was expecting to get a really bad beating, but I didn't. It wasn't that bad. The social worker came and she was like, "Is anything wrong?" I don't remember what she said, but I mean, she had already threatened me. You know what? Maybe that's why I didn't get a bad beating, because when they had asked me, because she told me another threat. I can't remember the threat, but when I didn't say anything to the social worker. I didn't say nothing. I remember that. I didn't answer her. I didn't know what to do. I did not know what to do. And I have nightmares about this. That right there, that moment of me trying to get help and not knowing how to get help. That was because I really had planned to run away. I'd seen every after school special and I was going to run away and go live someplace else in this amazing town and have a good life. I didn't get nowhere. I got to the end of the town and that was about it. But I think I ended up having to go see the counselor at school. I go see them every day or whatever. We didn't. Non-helpful. But yeah, I have these dreams because I have PTSD, and one of the dreams I have is me trying to get away from her and trying to get help, and it's like all the things I wish I would have known. Well, actually, I don't think there was any way out then. Nobody cared. The social workers didn't care. They left me there. There was no help for me. So yeah, I have dreams of trying to escape, trying to leave, trying to find help. And I have had some successful dreams where I can't remember what they were, but I actually did get away. But yeah, I have nightmares. I relive a lot of stuff that she did to me. I had this one dream I remember, and I'm sure she lives with me, or I live with her, and she turns into this alien or whatever, and she's evil. I have dreams where usually always just trying to get away, trying to figure out a way to get away from her. Yeah, I have. But I've told them about those dreams that I have, and they told me I have PTSD because I relive situations in my head, in my dreams. So that's what I meant by you think that by me not wanting to remember or trying to forget, it does damage to you. And you can't hide that. You can't run from that damage. So let's take a pause I think that's enough for today.